I'm testing out a strategy. I'm combining my support and resistance radar that I built a few months ago with these crazy pitchforks. And for those of you that have been following along, we've been able to flip accounts very quickly, and we're getting 4R trades. That's our risk to reward ratio is 1 to 4. We risk for every $1 that we risk, we make $4 on our trades. So it's been insanely profitable with a run rate of approximately 47%. So we're looking to see if we can do better and back test this and see what happens. So follow along and let's see what happens. All right, so I'm just starting here at a random place, but we'll see what happens as time progresses here. So we're in a downward, obviously in a downtrend here. A new pitchfork started, little wee one here, but we didn't get much notice either. But we only see this level here. The support lines, the support and resistance SR radar, are these blue lines. So we're going to continue along here and see if something else comes along. Sorry, just somebody's posting. I don't know if you can see that. Somebody's posting in the chat about their amazing trade they just made using pitchforks. So awesome. Okay, now we have no confirmation on the blue lines, so we're looking to hit one of these blue lines here. This price comes up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That, man, I went too quick, but I said here we go at least. But you see, here's the outside of a channel, and here is the larger down channel that we've been following. And I know it just slightly ended there, but in reality, of course, it doesn't end exactly anywhere. And so we see this touch of the blue line within this short area where we're supposed to go short here. If you need to watch my strategies if this is your first time watching this video. But in a pitchfork, we're looking to go short along this fib rejection zone. So we see a perfect intersection of those two right here. So we would take that short and see what happens. Yeah, oh, there it is. So we'll go short right here on the blue line, and we will target this first. Let's see which one's which here. Yep, this goes with this center line, so we're targeting just past the center line here. I'll move this over a little. And so we'll set that to 4R as we always do at Tested FX. 4.11 should be good enough. And we'll move forward and see what happens. Do we win? Do we lose? And bang, we win. All right, so that's 4 in the bank for anybody who's going to count. That would be great. All right, let's continue on and see what happens. All right, let me just see what's going on here. So we see an upward pitchfork. It did bounce and go up and touch the center line, but we did not get an entry in this case. So we'll just keep on going and see what happens here. So we're looking now for, we really have nothing going on here because pitchfork is going up and we've already missed that trade because we didn't get a confirmation with the SR radar. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll miss bad trades doing that too. So here's a downward sloping pitchfork, but we have no SR radar. We do have an SR radar starting right here, it looks like. So if it were to sneak up and touch that, we might want to get in. I don't see that happening right now. So it's breaking. Oh, here we go. Now, did we get it? So We have a downward sloping pitchfork, but yeah, let's take a -1 there just in case we would have taken that trade. So now we're at 4R minus 1R, and let's continue on. Okay, so it looks like this pitch is breaking into the upside here. It's probably going to break up out of the pitchfork. Who knows? Yep. And off it goes up. We don't have an upward sloping pitchfork yet, so we'll have to wait and see when one develops. Hold on. Let me just make sure we're not missing one here. Oh, okay. So we do have an upward sloping pitchfork, but it's touching the outer line. We need it to be down here, I think, before we can take a trade. We can possibly take trades in the center line, though that isn't normally part of the strategy, but we'll see how it works because this is a new test we're running here. So now we see a pitchfork. I'm going to just turn part of these off here so I don't get too crazy here. So we want to see it come down to that and bounce off of here potentially and get a confirmation. And so now it's busting up even more. Let's bring this down here. And we're sort of waiting to get in long. Okay, it's coming down. Here we go. So we're looking to get in when, say, this lower line and this zone, when it touches here. If it does, I don't know if it will. Here it comes down. Whoa, there we go. So now the question would be do we wait and get in? Do we get in here or wait for this? I'm going to be conservative, so I'm waiting for this touch. When this and this intersect, if it hits, we will go long. If not, we just missed the trade. And it looks like we missed the trade. But it's coming back. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. So now we have a line here. I don't want to take this. I'm waiting for it to have a deep touch here before I go for it. So it's starting, it looks like it's going to break through. We'll see what this next candle brings. I think we'll insist on well, if we can get this bottom stop in, we could enter here perhaps. So let's see what happens here. Nothing, no touch. And we missed another trade. And here's another entry, but we've got nothing here. At this point, I will be willing to go long on this line if it touches there. And there's a touch. But I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe we should be waiting for these double lines down here. The proper entry should be there probably. I'm going to go long anyway though, because we said we would. I don't know if it actually touched, but we'll just go up a little bit and go long here. And just run this trade up here. Set this to 4R, as we always do. 3.98, close enough. This test. And it's starting to go up. Let's hope we get. And whoa, it just took off. I think that went up. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, taking off up. We're not in profit. We didn't make it yet though. And boom, we just won. Okay, so that's another 4R. So we're at 8R minus 1 is, so we had 4 and 4, 2 wins and a loss. So it's 8R minus 1 is 7R. So far, I'm really liking this. Let's see what happens. So now we're looking at nothing. We have a small channel going down here, but we're already above it. So we got no information here at this point. So we just do nothing until we see the pitchfork forming. Let me turn on the other pitchforks just in case something's happening that I can't see. Okay, we're above the other pitchforks, but I'll leave those on just in case, since they seem to be giving more information right now. And we're waiting. Oh, we got a new pitchfork forming, and that was the downs. Oh. Okay, I'm going too fast, but this is what we're looking for, but it didn't touch here. We are not entering yet. We'd want to see it touch here and make sure these other lines are within our stop zone. So it needs to come down to this outer line and reach out and do a sexy line touch right here. So let's watch. Okay, it's coming where, so we're almost ready. And did we get a cigar? I don't see anything. And it's starting to get too far away at this point. I would call this busted, and now we're waiting to see if we get something here and here with these two lines. So let's just watch and see. And it's coming down. Oh, we got an outside line here. Let's turn on the other pitchforks to see if we've got anything going on here. Okay, we've got a center line on the other pitchforks. And we've got this other channel, whoops. And if you were to extend, let me go here, if you extend these channels here, it will be touching in the zone. So I am going to go long if it touches this line here, or if it touches this line. Let's wait and see if the intersection is, actually we don't have an intersection, but I want to go long. If it hits this line, I'm going long for sure. But I think we can go long on this line and make sure this is within our stop. I think that's what we'll do. And there's our touch, so we are in the trade. And we're going to go 4R. So we're going to take this up from here to this, where this center line would be is there. And we're trading, so I think we've got, I think we're looking at center would be here. So what we'll do, since it's confusing, we'll just target just shy of this next level so that when it bounces on the next level, we will get our exit. We'll set that to 4R. And it's 4.08. So if we get stopped out by 0.08, we'll reevaluate, but let's just watch and see. And so far, this is looking good. Oh, we just won, just like we predicted. All right, so that's another 4R. So now we are at 3 wins and 1 loss, is it? Yep. So we are now 3 times 4 is 12, minus 1 is 11R. That's 22% on our account if we're betting responsibly, 2% risk every trade. So we are doing great. I've got a live session coming up in a few minutes, so I'm going to have to call it right here. But it was a great mini back test, and if this seems interesting to you, why don't you reach out to me right now? For the limited time, I am giving free access to my indicators because I want the world to see this and how powerful it is. And I'll be honest, I want to make a name for myself. So if you're interested and you want to get in free, this is the time. You need to like the channel, subscribe, and send me a message on our chat, and also put a comment on this YouTube video. I would really appreciate that. So, all right, thank you guys, and I hope you do really well.